everyone, my name is Sappho and I am a, well, not quite new reseller, but I'm basically restarting my reselling business. I've been away for about a decade, and so lots of things have changed, and I've been away from the US, my family and I, and we are back now, so I'm kind of pretty much wanting to restart my business again. So, and now there's Poshmark, whereas before I left there was not a Poshmark, and so I'm adding that as well to eBay. And yeah, so kind of like just sharing my journey as a sort of new reseller now, because it's been a while. So yeah, and so this video is going to show, I'm going to show some hauls that I've had for a while, and it's been, I think it's from like several thrifting trips from the last month, and yeah, basically the month of April, and or a little bit March and April, because it's been several weeks since I've been back thrifting, because I put a ban on myself from thrifting until I get all that I have listed. So yeah, because I'm in an apartment, storage space is low, and I need to get my things listed. So this is my motivation, and of course the urge to go and thrift is very strong, and I am resisting. So yeah, so thank you for watching, for those of you that have come on and joining me on this journey. And you can see, I think this will be good for those who are also new in the reselling business as well, because even though I have done this in the past, it was more of just a side hobby, and things have changed a whole lot in the last 10 years. The brands that I knew of that I would look for that were bolos are no longer bolos, and so I'm learning a lot of the brands that are now currently the ones to look out for. And plus, I wasn't really a solely clothing seller back then. I did all sorts of stuff, hard goods, mix of books and whatnot, anything that I could thrift that had value in the secondhand market, I would pretty much buy and sell. So for right now, it's just simpler for me just to stick with clothing and shoes and bags if I can find any. And if I do happen to find any hard goods, possibly small ones, then maybe I would do those as well. But so yeah, come on this journey with me and see how I am doing it as a new seller. And of course, I do have one advantage, is that my eBay account has been, or was established for a while. And right now, as of right now, I only have 102 feedback. And of course, actually 2 of them are the newest feedback that I got recently. But 100 of that was just from, almost 10 years ago. So I do have that advantage, versus someone who was completely brand new and never had an eBay account. But it's still, it's still very low. 100 feedback really isn't a whole lot when you think about it, but obviously it is still somewhat of an advantage. But anyway, so that's that in regards to eBay. But Poshmark, it is completely new. I did sell one item, and yeah, so I'm definitely fresh and new in that regard as far as Poshmark. So anyway, on to the haul. So I don't know if I'm going to go through all of it and maybe just finish it in another video, but I'm just going to go through some of them, and majority of these are from Salvation Army. We do have a car now, but before that, the only way I can get to the thrift store was by bus, and the closest thrift store near me was the Salvation Army. There is one that is across the street from my neighborhood that is walking distance, but it's a very, very tiny thrift store, so I didn't really go there much. I did get a few items which I'll show, but most of this is all from Salvation Army, and I only went on their half off days, which was Wednesdays, whereas everything, clothing and shoes and bags, were 50% off. So, and I haven't gone thrifting since we've gotten a car, so yeah. Or actually, no, I did once. So anyway, on to the haul, and this first piece, this one I didn't really want all wrinkled up, so I put it up on a hanger. I don't really have a whole lot of closet space to put all my thrifted clothes, but anyway, this is a cabbie, and it is a size small. You know, I just went ahead and picked it up anyway. I thought, why not? For only $2, half off, right? So $4 is half off, so it's $2 only. So I was like, $2, why not? Yeah, it may sit a little bit longer because it is a size small, but I thought this was really pretty. It's like embroidered gold flowers on a black, and you know what, like, it's, I don't know how to describe this kind of material, like gauzy, I don't know, not quite gauzy, but sheer. You can't really tell that it's sheer, but it is, and it has these little embroidered dots on it, but I just thought really, really pretty. And for a size small, it's, I guess, is a dress? I didn't even really think about that. I just automatically, for some reason, I thought it was a like long, oversized tunic, but actually it may just maybe a dress. I may just list it as a dress, but yeah, so I thought for $2, why not? And yeah, so there's one, and I'm just picking up whatever I have nearby. I have my bags all around me, and these next few items are from the small thrift store that's right across the street from my neighborhood, and they have 25% off of Wednesdays, and I only just learned that on my last trip, but yeah, and I just went ahead and bought these items at full price because I wasn't sure if it would be there if I waited until it was 25% off day. So this one is a size 14 in Talbot's. Really pretty skirt. And I actually looked it up. I saw this and I went home. I had taken a picture while I was in the store. Went home and did research on it. In that store, my cell provider the reception stinks, so it's really hard. I basically can't do comps in the store unless I'm in the very, very front, pretty much like at the entrance of the store, and I can't really do that there. So I went home and researched this, and it looked pretty good as far as the comps went, and so I went back the next day and got it. Really pretty. Oh, and this was $7. Yeah, it was $7. Okay, the next piece was this. Oh yeah, I think, yeah, this bag, this also was after I went home and researched it the next day. This is when I got this as well. For $7, size 2X, is a soccer jersey. New with tags. Adidas. So I thought, like, I'll definitely have to get it. So really cool. And yeah, like I said, for $7. So, you know, and here, so I guess it was from Marshall's and someone donated it. But I will go ahead and put the comps on the screen to show you why I went ahead and picked it up. This next piece is Bowden piece I found. As you can see, Bowden, and a size 14R. Really pretty green, what is it, animal stripes? What do you call this? Animal stripe print? How does this shirt go? Oh, I have this, that's the back. So this is the front, because the back has a little bit of a clasp in it, and the back, okay, here. So this is how it's supposed to look. Sorry if I can't, That's a little hard, but this is, yeah, the collar. And so that's the shirt. Bowden. I didn't really do comps on this. I probably should have, just to make sure, because sometimes I've heard that they say that some Bowden doesn't do all that well. There's certain pieces maybe you want to look for, but figured, you know, maybe because of the larger size that it would do okay. But yeah. And this next piece is from the 25% off day, and it is John Mark, and this is a 1XL. So 25% off of 7, and got this. I looked at this when I saw this. I was like, you know, I need to definitely look it up, and you know, because it's just very different pattern and style. Like, I don't even know what you call this, but like quilting, I don't even know. I don't know what you would call this, but like, you know, you see all this, like these quilting lines in it, and just like, it's like a patchwork design, you know, of all these flowers. So looked it up and the comps were pretty good, so I went back for it and got it. And then also got this one, 25% off, Levi jeans, $5.50, right? Was it $5.50? Yeah, $5.50. I saw it right here. So I looked it up on Poshmark, pretty good comps, so that's why I picked this one up. Oh, and if I forgot to say, the Levi's were $7. Now these I got from Salvation Army. These shoes, cut out like booties, and it is the brand Soft. Thought I'd, you know, kind of experiment with this brand and see how well these do. $8.99, so really got them for $4.50. Was it $8.99? Yeah, so got them for $4.50. And then these New Balance, I guess walking shoes. I think that's what it was when I looked it up. Say $12.99, so I got them for $6.50. And the comps weren't too bad when I looked them up. I mean, I think that was a reason. I can't remember, it's been a while, but there was a reason why I picked these up. So, and then another pair of Soft, these wedges, let's see, $8.99. Yep, $8.99, got them half off. And I don't know, I can't remember what size these are. Size 10 medium, so, or yeah, 10, is that 10M is what, regular foot, not narrow or wide, right? I think, because I know W is for wide and I don't know what it is for narrow, but anyway, 10M, so really good condition. Look at that. Not much heel wear at all, if any. I mean, the soles look quite clean. So yeah, I picked them up. And then these I found, not these Merrells I found. Look at these. $12.99, half off of $12.99. And when I looked them up, really good comps. So I was very fortunate to have gotten this pair. Because too, there's a she must be a shoes, I think strictly a shoe seller. No, she goes through some of the clothing racks as well. But there is this one lady that every Wednesday, as soon as the door opens, she's, you know, like one of the first ones there, and she like grabs like all the shoes and then goes through a little bit of the clothing, and then she's pretty much gone. I mean, I'm there because I am, you know, still new at this as far as with the clothing and all the new brands and all that, so I'm a little slower, quite slow, going through the racks and stuff like that. And sometimes being there a while actually pays off, because I was able to get this one that was put out later in the day, whereas the lady with the, the shoe seller, she got majority of all the other shoes, any of the good shoes, you know, she grabbed them. but at least, you know, at least I can still get some shoes. I'm not strictly a shoe seller, so I'm okay. That's fine, you know, no problem. And then this one is Soft Surroundings. Oh, this one I already took the tag off, and I took pictures, and I need to get this list. This is like one of the few items to get listed up next. Dress, high-low hem, size small. So yeah, this piece too, I already cut off the price tag, and pretty much about half off. I think these were usually either $3 or $4, and $5 are normally like the men's clothing, so this was probably $3 or $4. This is a Torrid size 0 dress, really pretty chiffon type dress, like the material, I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, it's like a really sheer, so it's layered, it has a layering underneath, and really pretty dress. Only when I came home did I notice a small stain in the back, so it's not, I mean when I looked at the back, oh, here it is. So yeah, so there's the stain. It's very small. Hopefully it's not going to be a big huge issue with anyone that might consider this dress, but like, you know, like when you have it on you and back, you may not even really notice it. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna have to, I mean, I am obviously already notated that, took pictures of that. I'm gonna notate it in the listing, and may just drop off a few dollars off of it, but they're really pretty. And then this, I already actually have this one up and listed on eBay. I don't remember if I put it up on Poshmark yet. I will be paying for a, I'll be paying for like a cross-listing platform later on, but for right now I gotta manually cross-list, and I don't think I have this yet on Poshmark. So, and Rose and Olive 3X, and I already have a bunch of views and I think 5 watchers on eBay for this shirt. And I just learned that because this is an elastic waist at the bottom, that you call this a blouson? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know, but B-L-O-U-S-O-N. But it's a really pretty emerald green. I don't know if it shows up as emerald green on the camera, but yeah. And I wasn't quite sure how to describe this pattern, but I think I just put like geometric pattern somewhere, but yeah, so that one's already up. And I know Brook Brothers, a lot of people just pass over Brook Brothers, but this one I did not, because it is 100% linen. It says Irish linen, and this was size large, and not a whole lot of views on this one, but it is linen, so I'm pretty sure, you know, in summertime, this short sleeve, so at some point I'm sure there's got to be somebody that hopefully will be purchasing this, but really cool. No flaws on it or anything, and I'm pretty sure this one was probably $5. This next piece is Wrangler shirts I don't really pick up. This is an extra large Wrangler, but it does have the pearl snaps. See that? But I've heard so much about these, and when I actually found these, I guess I didn't really pay attention to what others have mentioned, like what they go for. But when I did comps on these myself later, I didn't really think about it at the store. But the comps weren't really all that good on these, considering these are pearl snaps. But paid $4 for these. You know, I definitely will make some money. I just don't know how quickly these will sell. But I think, what, for maybe 20, 25 bucks? I think that's what the comps I looked at were at. And then this one, I didn't realize until just now pulling it out, that there is a stain at the bottom and the back hem. And I'm gonna see if I can wash it and get it out. I don't know. This stain does not look like it's the kind of stain that'll come out. So, yikes. I definitely need to do a better job of checking the items before I actually pay for them. So, and then, so yeah, anyway, I found 2 of them, and this is the other one. So, this one's, that one was short sleeves. Okay, yeah, they're both short sleeves. Both short sleeve pearl snaps. Let me see, this one extra large as well. This one looks is just large. It looks like it looks a little different. Can you see that? This is, I think, large. And but yeah, so this is a different pattern, different plaid, different color plaid, but it is pearl snap as well. Where's pearls? Yeah. So, you know, either way, I will, you know, not a bad, not as large of a profit as I thought it might be, but for $4 each, that's not too bad. And then this, also another one I didn't realize had an issue with it until I got home. But $2, this really cool Nightmare Before Christmas t-shirt. The flaw is in the back, and it has what looks like a bleach stain. So it is in the black back on the bottom, so yeah, hopefully it will still sell and not be a major issue. I mean, it is in the back. I mean, if it was me personally, I'd be okay with that. But yeah, thought it was a really cool shirt, and only $2 t-shirt. So yeah, t-shirts seem to be $2 each when it's half off day. Okay, so the last few items actually is went to Salvation Army in, what is that? In Tampa, actually. And so I found this one. Quaker Factory. I think I talked about this in my last video. I found Quaker Factory items or pieces, and this is one I found there as well. I was in Tampa for something else, and I only had a little bit of time. Oh, I was bringing my girls to youth group. So all the other thrift stores in the area close at like 6. Salvation Army is the only one that closes at 8. So I only had just a little bit of time, and so going through real quick, and I found this piece. This is oh, extra small. That was one thing too. I was going so fast. I was like, I didn't, because I wasn't really familiar with the store and where to go for like the large size racks, because they do have the racks split between the regular sizes and the plus sizes. But anyway, so I got that, and that's a size small. This one is, what is this? Tags are, oh, Boston Proper. So I don't know what's up with this tag, but it looks like it's kind of like, I don't know if this thing like fell off and someone re-sewed it, but, or if this is how it normally is. It just like, anyway, yeah, or I guess maybe that's it. But yeah, Boston Proper, size extra small again. Oh, this is like inside out. Maybe that was the issue, or just being twisted in the bag. Anyway, this is Boston Proper, really sheer piece. And I thought, oh, cool, like leopard print. It's multi-printed, alright, because there's some leopard printing, and then there's this other print, as you can see. So really cool piece. But I basically was in the regular section or size small section and found these pieces, and because I was in such a rush, I was like, oh well, you know what, half price. Oh, what was that one, you know, being half price? It was $2 actually, so $2 for this piece. I was like, yeah, okay, well, why not? You know, yeah, I mean, my plan is to not have items that will sit for a while because, you know, lack of storage space, and I just rather not sit on things and rather prefer, I think everyone would prefer faster selling items, but yeah. And then this one is $4, half, with the half price off. Jaffna. I can't remember who it was I heard talk about Jaffna, so I thought, well, why not? Let me give it a try. Size medium. Yeah, because I didn't, you know, I had such a short period of time, like I really didn't have time to research in the store. I had no problem with reception in there, but like I said, really short on time. And so this is like a wrap, crop wrap, and it has a, oh, well, I guess it's really just in the back. It's like elastic, smocked ribbing kind of a thing, but yeah, that's the piece I got, and I thought, why not? You know, I mean, I didn't have much time. I couldn't really comp anything, so I thought, why not? I heard the brand was supposed to be a good one. I shall find out soon if it was or not a good deal. But yeah, so that's what I have, and then I will go ahead and move on to my what sold. Okay, so my very first item that sold was on Poshmark. And that was exciting for me because it's my very first sale on Poshmark and everything. And it was a Polo Ralph Lauren cable knit sweater. I sold it for $27, and it says my earnings were $21.60. I paid $4 for that, so not too bad of a sale. And all the rest of my solds were all on eBay. So then after that, I sold a Psycho Bunny men's short sleeve button down shirt, and it was a seersucker, and I was like, oh, this is so exciting, you know, my very first Psycho Bunny. I heard a lot about Psycho Bunny. Sold it for $40 now, and then I paid, how much was that one? $8 for it. So that one I paid up a little bit. And the only issue with this is the only one that I had issue. The package is lost basically, and I just filed a claim for it. So we'll see how long it takes, and if, you know, USPS will pay me back on that for losing that package. And then next one sold was a Tahari women's linen open cardigan. And I paid $3 for that. I sold it for $20.99. That one was, I'm trying to think now, did I sell that on an offer? I think I did. I think I sold it on an offer to Watcher. I can't remember now. And then the next one is a Canali men's dress pants. This one sold full price, full asking price of $45.99. I paid $10 on that. And then the Tahari, I paid $3 on that one. So I'm just gonna go over, you know, basically what I sold it at and what I paid for it, and then of course, so it's not subtracting the eBay fees and such. But and then after that, I sold an Untuckit black short sleeve men's shirt, an extra large. Sold it full asking price, it like for $24.99. I listed it at like 1 a.m. in the morning, and it sold like next day at like, I think it sold it like, I think I got the notification it sold it at like 9 or 10 in the morning. So really quick flip on that one. I was surprised because I've heard so many say that they don't actually pick up Untuckits anymore. That they're just, the value has gone down and they're slow sellers. But maybe it was just that particular style, you know, short sleeve button up, and maybe also because of the size, I don't know. But yeah, I was really happy. That was exciting. And then second to last sale that I made is a Lulu Bee women's layered split front striped neon sleeveless tencel cotton. That was basically my listing title. It was a tank and a size extra large, and I sold that one for $22.49. That one I'm pretty sure I sold that one on an offer to Watcher, and I paid $3 for that. So not too bad. I mean, I definitely much prefer making profits of at least 20. I mean, ideally be 20, but obviously I'm still new at this and learning. So and I guess really I guess maybe for, at least for me right now, best is to aim for anything that sells that can profit at least $10. So definitely this, you know, so I think it was probably, my profit was maybe almost 15, maybe a little less than that, you know, but that's okay. And then my very last item was a vintage Bucilla brand cross stitch kit with hummingbirds. Really pretty design, and I sold it for $24.99. That was on an offer to Watcher, and I paid, well, this one I didn't actually pay for it, but the cost of this actually I calculated to be about $10. A little bit complicated story, because this is actually an item that I won on a crochet channel, and actually at that point I was still in the Bahamas, and so me having to pay for it to import it into the Bahamas, it basically roughly came out to be, because I actually won 2 cross stitch kits, and so roughly about $10 each for each of them, with all the fees that I had to pay and whatnot. So but yeah, thankfully I still made a profit, a small one, but a profit nonetheless. And it was something that I actually was kind of hem-hawing about whether or not I was going to keep it. I really love hummingbirds. Hummingbirds are my favorite birds, but knowing how busy I am right now and so many things on my plate, I just know I'm not going to get to it. And so yeah, I mean, there's so many other things I need to get going on my crochet list. I need to finish crocheting a gift for a friend, and yeah, so I'm just like, you know what, better than just letting it sit there not being used, let me just go ahead and sell it, and someone else can enjoy the cross stitch kit. So I still have one more kit to go, and yeah, so that's about it. And I can, hope that this is helpful to show, what is selling for me as a brand, I'd say a brand new seller, somewhat, okay, I guess, whatever, but yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. All right, bye.